Hi, I'm Matt from Queensland's Best Angler, and this video is about Hobie kayaks, and I love them. I love getting up into this skinny stuff, and here we are after some bass. And anyway, look, just wanted to say I'm not sponsored by Hobie. They don't give me kayaks or anything. I got to pay for them just like you do. They do sponsor the Queensland's Best Angler tournament, however, but all the money that they give us goes back to our anglers, and we're able to pay over $15,000 in cash.
The best thing about owning a Hobie is the water that it's going to open up to you. Here I am up a little creek which is inaccessible by boat. It's just my mate and I, and it feels like the fish have just never seen a lure before. Here I actually managed to get onto a little Saratoga, and gee, these fish were really flighty this day, and the Hobie is absolute stealth. Even with an electric motor, you'd be surprised at the amount of noise that they make under the water. The Hobie is going to open up all sorts of water for you in the salt as well. One spot in particular that comes to mind is a creek which I love to fish, where the mouth of it is totally exposed at low tide. You have to drag the Hobie in, which makes it totally inaccessible by boat. And this flathead was just waiting for me.
Alright, I'm here with Mel, the owner of Sunstate Hobie, and he's about to run us through some of the most popular fishing kayaks that Hobie does.
G'day Matt, welcome to our new store.
It's great to be here, mate. This thing is awesome. This thing is huge. They've got everything under the sun here. They've got all the Hobie accessories. This is their new store here in Kawana. They've got every conceivable kayak that Hobie does.
Yeah, well, Matt, we've got a big range of kayaks, but three real standouts in the fishing department. We have the latest addition to the range, the PA12, the one that's been talked about so much of late, and it's a mini battleship really. It's a terrific fishing platform that's made for stand-up fishing. It's a variation on the theme of the original 14-foot PA, a bit lighter, has a few new features like a new advanced vantage seat with much adjustability. Of course it carries the same original Mirage drive, but it has turbo fins and a few other nifty features. So the PA12 is some people call it the top of our range.
It's certainly an awesome machine, that is for sure. There is so much room, it is ridiculous on this thing. Alright, this is the one I've got. I've got the Outback, and I love this thing. This thing is absolutely awesome. This is all the fishing that I do is out of this one. And so what's the go with the Outback, Mel?
The Outback, Matt, has always been popular, and it still is our most popular fishing kayak. It's stable, it's light enough to manage on and off the water, has great features for fishing. You've got your side trays, great comfortable seat, plenty of carrying capacity. You can put a lot of gear in this if you like to carry lots of stuff, and it suits big fellas and ladies. But it's easy to manage on the water. Has of course the Mirage drive pedal system and a few rod holders. Terrific fishing kayak, the Mirage Outback.
Awesome. And what's this other guy? I'm not familiar with this one. Is this a new to the Hobie range, or is it just, what's the story with it?
This is the new Mirage 11, Revolution 11, and it's really a miniature version of one of our other very popular kayaks, but it's lighter and shorter, a lot easier to manage, off the water particularly, has good performance, reasonably stable, and again, great seat, some rod holders, Mirage pedal drive for hands-free fishing. So this is really quite popular of late because, yes, it is quite a bit lighter than what it replaces.
All right, awesome.
One thing about Hobies are they're tough. This is Jackson's kayak after it fell off my car at over 100 k's an hour, landed on the bitumen, and luckily there was no one behind us. It was quite a deserted road. And look, the only thing that actually broke was this rubber band here that holds a paddle on, and it was easily replaced. As Craig hooks onto this Mary River bass, I just want to talk about how stable these things are when you're fighting a fish. As you can see, the Hobie is not being pulled into the snag, and keeping a Hobie at 90 degrees to the fish, they barely move at all. And look, this is a great feature. There's that little bit extra weight at 34 kilos. Some people see that as a disadvantage, but look, talk to my mate Dan. We fished all summer. All he wanted to do was get a good jack in the mid-40s, and look, they just kept pulling him into the snag, and he finally did get one. It took him all summer, and here he is with his prize, absolutely stoked, and it was a 44-centimetre jack.
All right, so Mel, what makes these Hobies different to everything else? Like, I'm a massive fan of this Mirage drive, having my hands free when I'm fishing.
Well, the Mirage drive this mechanism here. Actually, the whole idea is that you push the pedals, the fins go side to side, but actually provide propulsion because they flex. And it simply drops into the drive well in the front of the kayak.
Yep.
It's adjustable for different leg lengths. It's simply a back and forth pedal action.
All right, let me get underneath here so you can see it working underneath. So what I love is you can get into the shallow water and you just got to move your feet. Yeah, that's it, just like that. So if you get in that real skinny stuff, a brim, and then if you really want to move along, you can just do a full stroke and away it goes. Cool. All right, thanks for that, Mel. It's been great, and thanks for your time.
Pleasure, Matt.
All right, so I just come up to a bit of an obstruction. Pretty common when you're fishing these tight creeks. We're chasing some bass today. So what we're going to have to do is just simply pull out these pedals. Just flip these over like that. Pull them up. And they just come straight out. And now we're just going to have to just drag over this log that's going all the way across the creek. All right, the beauty of these things is just how stable they are. Just going to get up like quite stable. I don't feel like I'm going to fall off at all. Can easily stand up, get on top of this log. There's not too many kayaks where you can just quite easily just jump straight on like that. Then it's just a matter of just dragging him over. And then once we're over, the stability of the Hobie, jump back on, and we're done. After a big day on the water, you've got to love hands-free fishing. All right. So once you get it past this tipping point, and there we go. Shit!
You're right.
Oh, I slipped on this log.
Okay, now say something cool.
At least it's not cold.